Ahoy! Ahoy! It is the New Year time, which is a very exciting time. I did briefly talk about it in the previous video. Pretty much, I actually made 2 videos quite closely together. Look at me. I just have more free time at the moment. But, I'm gonna be busy again eventually, so. Enough of that. Let's talk about what this is exactly. So, this is actually a older piece. More like pieces, because this is for commission. I actually, during this time, I actually opened up a new type of commission that I want to explore a little bit more. It's called Twitch Badges, or like YouTube Badges. If you know anything about streaming, you know that there's assets that you can use for streaming. So meaning, if you're like a follower or a subscriber, typically subscribers, for like 5 months, you get a specific kind of badge, and a lot of people commission artists to use, like, get icons that are themed around their persona or the theme, or they think they like a stream. For me, example, I like eggs, so I did a lot of eggs for mine, since I know how to draw. I drew my own. They pucks at me, you know this. And other times, like, it depends on the person. They could do like cat heads. I know that's a big one. People really like cat heads. I don't really get it, but you know, whatever. But this right here are a combination of me doing badges and emotes. And they're all like skeb, like, so meaning you place an order and then I don't, as the commissioner and the artist, I don't communicate with the commissioner about, oh, does this emote look good or not, like vice versa. I don't do that. I do it for very cheap. I might up the price, might lower the price, I don't know, time will tell. Right now, they're pretty cheap, and I make a deal. You can find it on my website to see if you want to commission me, I guess. Only you want to, but I like doing them, they're fun. Especially the badges. I wanted to take a break from just constantly drawing like people. So I'm like, let me expand my horizon and try out badges. I do have experience, so I'm like, this be kind of fun. So the process is for this. I do it sometimes on the computer, sometimes on my iPad. And right here in this instance, it's on my iPad. So I imported this template that I have. It's actually made by someone else. I can also link the website that I use, website, program kind of thing, down below. So you can also make emotes really easily. But what's really cool about this, it's kind of hard to explain, but with the template, if you didn't know, emotes and badges come in certain sizes in pixel dimension. And if you sit there and try to export individual one, you're gonna take 500 years. To save myself some time, I found this program where you like import the whole big giant template into the program, then it exports it easily in those dimensions, which is really nice. And it also names the files in the dimensions. So if you're exporting, let's say 64 pixel, 25 pixel, and 128, it automatically labels the files, aka the images, in that setting, which is so nice. If you ever sit there and have to manually type in different dimensions, or like type in or rename files, oh my gosh, such a pain. I would sit there for like 30 minutes. It took so long, especially if you have to do it over and over again. Oof. Yeah, no. So when I started using this template and the program together, life-changing. So I'm pretty much always just draw my emotes and badges in the template. The only time that I don't draw in this template is when I want to make stickers, or have an idea of making it into an animation or something like that. That's the only time when I actually don't use the template, but that's very rare, and most of the time, if I do that, I already have an idea of how I want to go about it. So I do everything in Procreate. It's really fun. I really want to like do it more relaxing style, hence me doing it on my iPad. And I like doing surprise me / Gab because then I can just like draw it, take however long I want. For the most part, I take too much time on drawing these. Yeah, I take too much time, but I kind of have fun with it. It's like a mini project, passion project. At the same time, I get money, so yay! But yes, I can tell what I really, with this specifically, I really want to relax with digital art. So what I've been doing, I've been sketching, and then I've been erasing my lines. I think I did that in the Delicious in Dungeon video time lapse. I think you can see that now. I've been really experimenting on how to like color, how to layer, playing around with some of the settings in Procreate or in general a lot of the digital art programs because I never really use I only use overlay and multiply, but I wanted to try like different filters, add some noise, and then, yeah, get a little fancy. At the same time, without like losing the integrity of how I like to color and draw. Pretty blunt. Yeah. I hope everybody New Year's are doing well. I did draw the headband real quick. I don't know. Maybe I could just link it down below in my Ko-fi page for people who want to use it. I couldn't find one online for VTubers, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna draw one real quick before I start recording the video. Maybe I'll clean it up a little bit, but it's not too bad. But I kind of like it. It's really basic. It's not animated at all, but that's okay. It took me like maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes. But yes, I could have technically actually released the time lapse way earlier, but I wanted to like draw the whole page together. I just love watching time lapses, which is why I keep making these videos. It's crazy how I actually done like on a monthly basis, been recording and posting videos for like a year now. Yeah, that was I wanted to try something new. I've been dreaming for a while. Then I took a break because I got tired, burnt out from doing too much artwork. But now I'm back because I've been doing artwork that I am passionate about and enjoying about. I really want to figure out how I can do a recording of my old artwork, like, you know, the guest book tours. I haven't seen them on YouTube for a while, plus I haven't been a part of the art YouTube sphere or just been watching it for such a long time. I'm pretty sure they died out. They're not that popular anymore. It's kind of sad. But it kind of makes sense because YouTube has definitely gone to the route of fast-pacing content, if that makes sense, especially with shorts. Like, I love and hate shorts. I love watching them at the same time. I hate watching them because it seems like a lot of people are just making shorts, which is kind of unfortunate. But oh well, it happens. You gotta adapt. Yeah, here we go. Yes. These are all my commissions. I really love working on each of the projects, especially whenever the commissioner said, "Hey, I want you to draw food." I'm like, "Yes, I will draw food for you." So, and throughout the video, I'm gonna show the Procreate end where I drew everything, and I really want to also like show a time lapse of when I make a showcase for them, or like you know, like a showcase, emote showcase or emote badges showcase that you see a lot of artists do. Personally, this is how I do it. I use Clip Studio Paint for it. I'm actually thinking of maybe changing over to Photoshop just because I have it now. I've been paying for it. I might as well actually use it. Especially, it cuts a little bit extra timing. Like, for example, like centering each of the badges inside of the square that I have. Or so, maybe, I don't know, I'll figure it out as my next commission works. You know, like with my next commission, yes. And what I do a mix of a simple background design, or like I just decide to go a little fancy and add a whole bunch of background to everything. And in this example, I decided to go fancy. Since it's potatoes, I think my thought process was I wasn't sure if I wanted to draw like more potatoes around or make it like look like it belongs underground. And in this period where I was talking about playing around with filters and really learning how to like manipulate and actually learn how to use digital art programs, because personally for me for the past like 2-3 years I've been treating it like a traditional artwork. So if I make a mistake I usually do eraser tool or I hit Ctrl Z. So I'm very much like old school style when it comes to, you know, actually using digital art. But now I'm actually really trying to push myself and actually learn the program. Could I actually be learning how to better myself with art, like digital art? Oh, okay, sorry about that. I just heard like a zoom outside my window. They're doing something, some kind of construction. But no. So I played around with different brushes. I use a lot of filters. I go I do want to like make more videos for fun. This is my goal. I'm gonna just say it out in the void and hope I actually do it, and then I am actually accountable to myself. I want to make a fan art or fan-centric video where I draw something and I read a story off of it. I remember, I think it's one guy, he used a lot of carpet markers. He used to read the creepypasta stories as he, like, not as he drew, but like as the voiceover for his speedpaint. I'm like, oh, that's such a good idea. And I really want to practice articulating my words. I said this multiple times. I have a hard time talking. I slur, I mumble a lot, and I get a little lazy, and I realize I'm really bad at reading and talking out loud. So I really want to like practice that. Maybe I will. I tried to pick something. Maybe I can do like, I don't know, like a fable. I could do a fable. I could work. Perhaps. I don't know. I can figure something out. I'll figure that out. Future me problem. But yes, that is like one plan of mine I want to do. For the time being, I'm going through my backlog of time-lapse videos that I made, that I kind of trying to push them out of the door to do voiceovers before I forget about them, because they are taking up a lot of space on my computer. Like, not half of my memory thick, but it's like close to it. I'm like, I need to get rid of these, or I just delete them and do something else. But yeah, this is my process for when I do emotes and badges. I draw them digitally. I don't really do too many sketches or ideas. I do think a lot about the poses that I want to do. Then, of course, depending on what the commissioner wants, I definitely go by off them. But I definitely think before I start drawing, I hate to start drawing and not knowing what I'm drawing. I find that wastes a lot of time, and it kind of doesn't help me with my momentum, so I don't do that. And then after I finish drawing and coloring the badges and emotes in Procreate or my art program that I'm using, I, of course, package it all up and make sure all the files are like the correct sizes. I package them all up and send them into a file or like compress them. I make a showcase for them, hence the process that I have now. And I also have this program that I use a lot to see if everything looks good in a Twitch chat format. I can share the link down below. Yeah. But yes, thank you for watching it, guys. Like a kind of short-ish video. It's 15 minutes. It's still pretty long. I feel like I could have cut it down more, but whatever. Have a good New Year, you guys. Happy New Year's. Woo! May this year be filled with more fun art.